What's up, YouTube? Hold on, you can't hear me. Hello. Okay, you can't hear me. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Cuddy Gaming live stream. We are on the road for, yes, Dungeons and Dragons. The Tale of Alexandria, the invasion of Alexandria to be exact, is the name of it. We are here with everybody today. Can't quite see everyone in here, but you can see we have quite a few, so let's actually adjust my camera so you can all see. We are missing one person today. He will not be here. My brother Jacob, who is playing Jonathan, isn't here, so I have something going on with that. But the rest of us are here and ready to kick some arse. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you're new here and you guys want to catch up on the stories, all the other stories are on my YouTube channel. Um, they're all labeled part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is obviously the 6th one. Hope you guys enjoy this, and if you like it, please smash that like button, share me out, do whatever, be part of the Cuddy family. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into this with them. Alright, guys. Are you ready?
Yep.
I was just sharing your
Yes.
stream out.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Let's ask you guys, what is the last thing you guys remember?
We killed a shadow dragon and tried to leave, and
The island is
apparently we can't
exploding.
leave now. Now the island is, or the fire that we saw in the middle is shooting straight up in the air.
Shit's about to happen, pretty much, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Last thing was Grizz had a shark and was kind of halfway carrying him towards the boat. The bard Alivor that you guys helped save with the shark was there with you guys, and you guys feel like you weren't accomplished. You didn't succeed, correct?
Wait, what?
Much
That's what Jonathan was saying. Like he didn't feel like
because all
he
the people in the
succeeded
city are going to die.
because yeah, the civilians are still there. They're outside that bubble, that force field.
Oh,
They're all there. So the last thing the party sees is fire erupting from the pit. The ritual was complete.
I thought I was checking bodies, so I don't think I'm really paying attention.
Okay, you see the villagers all of a sudden start walking towards the fire pit. Just they look dazed, they start walking almost like they are drawn to it. The party hears a loud roar coming from inside the pit. The roar was so loud, the island actually started to shake. Let me shake the camera. Ishark then looks at the party and says, "We need." Oh wait, I gotta get into character.
so to clarify, I remember Nigel and I are still over by the bubble because I was searching
Mhm.
the dragon and
Yeah,
all that.
you guys were looting,
So
and so now all of a sudden this is kind of what you hear the roar, everything starts to shake. Ishark then looks at the party, says, "We need to leave now before he and his army gets here. Now is not the time to be facing this being. To save Alexandria, find the hidden elven city, Tratador. You'll find it in the hidden forest west of here." The shark then stands up like nothing, like he's not hurt anymore. He starts walking actually towards the fire pit. A strange look has actually covered him, and a newfound strength seems to be inside him all of a sudden. He doesn't seem like the wounded old man everyone's been watching. As he is walking, the party notices that the sky above him, where a shark is walking, starts to clear up. The clouds disperse in a circle, and as he reaches the edge of the platform, he turns towards the party and says, I'll see you around. Now hurry. Through the portal. As he says this, he raises his hand towards the boat. And all of a sudden, the same the same portal that you guys seen before entering Lake City erupts from the ground right by the portal. The light of the portal erupts, almost drowns the hellfire coming from the pit. The citizens suddenly seem to break out of the trance and stops walking to the pit. And all of a sudden they just start running to the portal and the boat. Like something told them all of a sudden to do it. Like they already knew on the way. The last thing Ishark says is, I'm sorry, I cannot help more. Goodbye. He then steps onto the platform through the and all of a sudden you see the shield start to break apart in shards. And as he does, a bright gold light erupts from him. His size grows massively. Wings sprout out from his back. His skin turns into what looks like scales of golden color. A tail sprouts out from behind him. His size is so massive, it's hard to tell exactly how big he is. A giant gold dragon. Suddenly, the party is back at their campsite where they were before the portal erupted and took them to Lake City. The light covered them, and now they're back. Everyone seems to be accounted for, even the bard that they have rescued, except Jonathan is nowhere to be seen. It looks to be about midday. The sun is bright, and it's very warm outside. Only a few clouds cross the sky, birds chirping in the distance. Everyone in the party feels refreshed, like they have slept for days. So everyone can hit their long rest button, and they regain everything.
Do you remember where that's at, babe?
Yeah, I think so. I'm
You know
just
where it's
waiting
at, Gris?
to,
Yep.
to load.
What?
I was just making sure they knew where it was.
Yeah, do you remember where it's at, babe? Darian?
What?
The long rest button?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you guys are at the campsite at that intersection. If you guys have the map still, you pull it up. Right before the darker green color, or right where the darker green color ends, you guys are right before that intersection. That's about where your campsite was before. Everything that has transpired till now almost seems like a dream.
But I was staring right at him.
Why did it have to go this way?
But so did it just go bright light and then we all just appeared right here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, minus the one guy I was staring at.
Mm.
You guys do notice that the bard is laying on his back with his eyes closed.
The bard's with us.
Yeah, the bard is there with you.
And his eyes are closed.
Yeah, he's just laying down.
All right.
Loot him.
I'm gonna go over and investigate, see what he has on him, very softly.
Oh. Come on, you stupid thing. What is going on here? So you gotta roll. You said you're doing it stealthily?
Well, so just looking at him, do I see anything like of value
You
on him?
notice like his giant feathered hat, his nice clean clothes. You you notice like a chain kind of on his neck, but it doesn't look anything like of real value. But you can't really see the end of it. You see some nice leather boots that he's wearing, and some like I don't know barred pants that are like kind of like parachute pants. Is how I can picture it. In
I don't
Reddit.
see. I don't see a gold pouch or
But
anything.
he's wearing a cape. A lot of stuff is covered, so you can't quite see.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to him.
Okay.
Does he seem to stir as I walk up to him?
No, he's still laying there.
Can I tell if he's breathing?
Uh, roll investigation,
Would that be a medicine check?
or yeah, medicine check will work.
5.
Uh, you don't notice it.
Okay. As I'm closer, do I see anything on his belt loop or anything? Or
You notice he's got a belt, but you can't see because the cape and stuff's kind of covered his waist and everything. You can't quite see.
okay. I'm gonna try to snag that necklace.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, which I have reliable talent, so I can't roll under a 10.
Okay, so actually roll with disadvantage too,
Why?
because they're for reasons you don't know. Just roll with disadvantage.
Okay, I still can't roll under a 10.
That's fine.
Just so you know. So it would be 28 because I have reliable talent. I can't have a 5. It turns into a 10 plus 13. Or no, sorry. So 23, not 28. 23 is
Okay. So you end up swiping it, but as you swipe it, it feels really, really heavy.
okay.
Like almost unbearable to hold. Heavy.
What does it look like as I pull it off of him?
So you pull it off, and you actually notice a weird insignia on it. My notebook's hidden. Hold on. And the insignia looks sorry, hold on. The insignia looks like this.
Okay. Have I seen that before?
Roll a history check.
Dude, I am rolling like dog shit. So
No.
7.
You've never seen it before.
Okay, well,
Can any
if
of us
it's
see him
if
stealing this
it's
stuff?
too if it's too heavy, I'm gonna leave it on him.
Okay.
And I'm
As
gonna
you put it back down on him, you actually notice like you feel like your strength came back.
okay. I'm gonna slap him in the face to wake him up.
Roll the hit.
He's not moving,
Yes.
and I'm not trying to hurt him.
I know. Just
So
slap him.
okay.
Just do an unarmed attack. Slap him.
With advantage because he's prone and not moving
Mhm.
and unconscious.
Mhm.
23.
You smack him, and you hear that's it.
Okay.
So now you know he's
Nigel,
alive.
Nigel will go up and does he seem hurt or does he just seem unconscious?
He just seems
With Nigel.
unconscious.
So can I walk up to him and shake the crap out of him and say, "Wake up"?
Sure.
Like, why are you sleeping?
Yeah, you can.
Was he unconscious before
No,
we
he
went through
was
the portal?
he was awake. He was talking to you before you guys went through the portal
Oh, that's right. I ignored him. That's right.
because he was asking to journey with you guys and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if we should let this dude go with us.
I don't think so either.
Um,
He seems like a liability to me.
did
If
I
he's-
see Cutler
He's
take the necklace off him and then put it back on him?
I didn't take it off. I just got it out so I could see.
You could
And it was heavy.
roll a perception check to see if you saw it.
I mean, I wasn't.
He's a decent bloke. I've been around him for quite some time. So
21.
Yeah, you saw him do that, but you didn't see the insignia. You just saw him look at the necklace and put it down.
but I don't quite know him very well, so
Well, what do you know about him?
well he comes in and performs
So-
every once in a while in the tavern.
Oi,
Is-
who has the map?
You all should have a map.
We all have a map. I thought only one of us had a map. Oh, all right. Well, I don't say that then. I just pulled a map out, and then the Lost Elven City, which he didn't give us much detail on.
He said it's in the forest to the west of Lake City.
Forest west. So there's two forests over to the west, so that's fun.
What
But
is
the one directly is so. As I'm looking, Traditor.
Yeah, he said go to the hidden city of Tradidor
So
in the forest west of Lake City.
okay. So I'll look at the group. Well, if we have to go over there, we have to go through. Man, I have the wrong accent right now. We have to go through Bala and go south from Bala to get to where we're going, I think. So we have to go and go back where we came from, pretty much. So, do we leave this guy here or take him
what-
to Bala?
Can we tell
Leave
what he like? What is he? Is he human? Is he elf? Is he what is
He's
he?
an elven bard.
He's elf? Oh, I thought he was a halfling.
Okay, so he's elven. We're going to the hidden elven ruins or hidden city. I wonder if we should take him with us. Maybe he could be from there.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Well,
I'm up for it.
I'm not going to watch after him. I think he's going to be a liability. So, it's up to you guys to watch him then.
Well, I'm just thinking that he has the heavy necklace that's got an insignia.
Well,
on
you
it.
don't know. You don't know it's heavy.
Oh yeah, I don't know that.
Like
Okay,
you don't
so
know any of that.
just
Only
saw-
I do.
but he is elven. We are going to the hidden elven city, but we don't know if he's good or bad. I would say we maybe take him with us, but we just keep a close eye on him.
DM.
Yeah, I mean, we can watch him.
I'm trying to recall what the sorcerer when I talked to the sorceress on the mirror. Did she say that all over Alexandria was being attacked right now, like at this moment?
It was being invaded, yeah.
And I haven't relayed that to anybody. So.
Yep.
Okay, I was just trying to recall that.
So is he awake though?
He's well. When you see Akir slap him, all you guys hear is the.
Well, and I went over to shake him.
And so you did shake him. Okay. So as you shake him, he's and he actually ends up opening his eyes a little bit and goes, "Oh, my stomach." Oh.
Anybody got any water they want to throw on him?
I'm gonna back up because I don't know if he's gonna vomit or anything.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good idea. I'm gonna back up just in case he does throw up. So I'm just gonna kind of shake him, drop him, back up.
Boy, this guy might be a traitor. We don't know.
Oh, and he kind of rolls over onto his side into his stomach, gets up on his hands and knees and goes.
Would you swallow something in there? Dude, is that your first time teleporting? Newbies, man.
Yeah, teleporting is not my thing.
Well, obviously.
Makes me
All right,
constipated in
well,
the throat.
we're burning daylight. We gotta go.
Okay.
So, are you gonna follow us? We'll drop you off at Bala, and then we'll be on our way.
I'm gonna ask him if he knows of any. Well, I don't know. What do you think, group? Should we ask him if he knows of any hidden Elven city?
Are you saying this out loud?
No, I take you guys. I take you guys off to the side and I ask if we should wait from him while he's over there coughing and hacking, and ask if we should ask information or not.
So as you guys do that, he actually sits up and he says, "You said Bala? I wouldn't go there."
Why?
How would you know? Yeah.
I came from there. It's being attacked.
Well, I thought you were in Alexandria. We seen you in Alexandria. How in the heck did you get ahead of us?
I followed the general. And he's
Why were you
You see
following
him
the?
pull out a flask and drinks it.
Why are you following the general?
That's better. Because he has a history, and he is very well. Let's say he is a huge hero of mine.
So you're a
Well,
stalker.
Oh yeah, weren't we supposed to?
I like to tell tales of heroes, and he is one that looks like he was on an adventure, so I thought I'd follow him.
By the way,
Turned out when I get to Bala, all it is up in flames and smoke, so I turned around and I headed the other direction where you guys were at, because I saw you guys.
So I'm gonna start looking around because I don't know if Jonathan's gone yet. So I'm gonna look around and try to ask him a question. And obviously I don't see him. Where off? So-called Jonathan friend. Where did he go? Anybody see him?
We'll start looking around as well and be like, what the
And then
hell?
I'll look at the bard guy. Are you Jonathan and just trying to fuck with us?
No. You guys saw me arguing with him at the whatever that was, sacrificial pit, I guess.
Did you
That's not-
sacrifice him? Huh? Did you sacrifice him?
Nope.
Sacrificed his life so that you could be here, not him?
No, I was about to be sacrificed to myself.
Insight
Thank you
check.
guys for saving me. Go ahead and do an
Insight check.
Go ahead.
See if he's lying.
Trust me, I'm glad to be done with him.
No, he seems pretty honest to you.
My rolls tonight
Mhm.
are horrible already.
He's telling the truth.
Aren't
Alright, well,
weren't we supposed to be meeting back up with the general too after Lake City? Remember,
we were supposed to be with the shark.
Yeah, but the
apparently,
general said I thought the general said he was going to meet back up with us.
I don't remember, to be honest.
I don't either, but
I thought he
So,
said like I'm
the
going to go
general
this way.
did
You
say
guys
that
need
he
to go.
was- He said he was going to meet up with you guys later on down the road.
Then go lay down.
He didn't say anywhere though. Where?
He didn't give you a destination, no.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, I think we've been in daylight. We're missing one of our party. Apparently, he was part of a party. I don't know, but I think we need to get going. We've been in daylight. No, I don't feel like staying on these roads at night time. So
that's true. I think maybe we should get going.
All right, I'm going to ask the bar guy if he's seen where the general direction he went before he scurried off.
So ask him.
Okay, did you see which direction the general went when you seen Balia all in flames and fire?
All I saw was that he entered the flaming village, and I kind of was like, nope, and turned around. So.
All
So
right,
before we start walking, should we like tie his hands up or something so he can't do anything?
Oh, please,
I mean,
please
do
no.
we
I already I've had my hands and stuff tied up this whole time, and you guys saved me. I don't want to be a prisoner again. I mean, I just want to tell your guys a story, you know.
I don't think he's a threat. I think he's fine.
yeah, he
Okay,
seemed-
but one funny move, man, your hands will be tied up.
Please,
I'll vouch for him.
I would like to keep my hands separate. like not tied together kind of thing. You know. Yeah.
All right, well, stay where we can see. You can travel with us, but stay where we can see you. No wandering off.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I mean, I could lead the way wherever you guys want to go. I'll be in front, so you can watch me the whole time, or middle of the pack. I don't care. I don't. I mean, I just want to observe you guys on your journey to tell a story for when you guys uh, save Alexandria. Because then I would be the first hand bard to tell the story. I'd be the like most famous bard out there. You know.
Is that all it is for you? Famousy?
Hell yeah, it is. Like, win or
So you're
lose.
telling me you're wanting to make money off of?
No, not from you guys. No, not from you.
No, that's what it sounds like to
No,
me.
no,
So
no.
if you
I
make
would-
any money off of our story, we get half.
And he turns and says, "No."
Well, then go on your own way.
Well, I'm gonna follow you regardless. I mean,
Can
either I party
let's-
with you or I just walk behind you.
Can
and shoot
I
from
do
a
a
distance.
strength check to grab this guy up and like in my face and growl at him?
Sure.
Like intimidate.
Intimidate. You could intimidate him. So
Yeah.
intimidation.
Yeah.
Hold on, my thing just stupid thing. Okay, intimidation. Oh. I got a 1!
So actually, when you grab him to pull him in, you actually see him turn from this like happy, oh let's party together, to a very stern, and he actually doesn't budge when you try to pull him in. He just stares at you and says, "Please don't."
Well,
I'll see him like kind of. Did he say that in a threatening manner?
No, he just said, "Please don't."
Damn it, Dice, you ruined it for me.
Let's just tie him up and leave him. I don't. If he's not going to be willing to share his gold on our story,
No,
then let's just
you,
leave him behind.
no. You guys are misunderstanding me. I would be making gold on my own, but you guys would be
Off our
famous going
story.
everywhere. You guys are going to be rich. Like, you guys would
We're
save
not rich.
the world. You guys would get everything free, pretty much.
Off of your wood. Are you
Oh,
the king of Alexandria?
No. But my story will not only go through Alexandria, but the world.
So you're putting woods in kings' mouths at the moment.
Oh no, I never said that.
So
Now
how do you
you're-
know we'll get 3 things?
Because I know people. I've been there. I've told the story
Yeah,
of.
I'm just
For
gonna turn
example,
and
I've
walk.
told a story of you probably have heard of him, a witch hunter. His name's Colton. He got a lot of things free, and I told the stories.
that bastard. So you're the one that got him everything.
Oh, everyone knows who he is, and that's what I want to do for you guys.
Yeah, thanks to
So-
you.
To be honest, I've never heard of him.
You guys
Ye-
were in the tavern, I think, when in Alexandria, so you should have heard of this.
Well, I mean, before then, I've never heard of him, so I don't think
Well,
he's real.
Maybe. Are you from Alexandria?
I'm from the world.
See? He's more known in Alexandria, but a tale of the saving of Alexandria would go worldwide, not just in the continent.
I'm so confused.
I think you're
Let's
confusing
just
yourself,
let
sir.
him
I
go
mean,
ahead.
I
He
just
can
want to
get
tell the
eaten.
story.
All
We'll
right,
just
walk. Let's just
start
let him walk in.
walking.
Yeah, start walking. We're gonna keep an eye on you.
So, since you're so knowledgeable on stories,
Mhm.
have you heard of a flying ship named the Skybreaker?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Have you seen it recently?
Yeah.
Where did you see it?
Well, are you gonna let me journey with you, or?
Well, you're kind
Already
of giving
walking
us.
at this
I
point.
mean, you're kind of giving us no choice, so might as well chat while we walk.
Before you guys showed up on the island, I actually saw it fly over Lake City.
How long ago?
It was probably a few hours before you guys showed up.
Which
By the way,
direction?
how did you guys even get there?
Which? Sorry, I'm not done talking to you. Which direction? I'll answer your question here in a minute.
I don't know. I was tied up and I looked up and it was sitting there flying and I was more concerned with my life, but I do remember seeing the giant name on the side of it.
You don't know which direction.
I mean up.
Okay.
I mean, it could have went like and he kind of looks around. It's hard to tell from here. I think south.
All right, Lake City's
west,
that way.
maybe. Maybe it went south. That's
South.
just me guessing. I don't know.
And we're heading north. I don't like that. I'll look at Nigel
Oh.
and.
You guys wanted to go north towards Bala still? No, I don't.
Do you know a secret way to get to the hidden elven city?
Traditor. That's what a shark was saying right before we
Yeah.
magically ended up here.
If you so badly don't want us to go
I've-
to Bala, which the general went to, by the way.
I've been there once.
Okay.
I told lots of tales there.
That's
I
not
stayed
what I
there.
asked.
I was there for about a couple months before they ended up kicking me out. But I have been there once.
What's the reason they kicked you out?
Too much storytelling.
All right, you still didn't answer my question. Do you know another way to Tratador if you don't want us to go to Bala?
I mean, I followed the path through Bala, but there are multiple ways to get there. Is what the stories say. But I actually just magically, like, kind of fell into it.
Okay. We are walking while we talk, by the way.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
Just
we're
so you
walking.
know. Just so you know.
Okay. So, you guys now actually end up at the river. You guys are at that bridge if you look at the map. Or wait, you're going north though. Gosh damn.
Yeah, we're going north.
So,
So it's
yeah,
a Canto.
we're in the forest area again. And actually, if we're walking, he didn't walk with you. He said he wouldn't go north.
Okay.
Well, he walked with us to a point and then stopped. He had to have, because we did say earlier.
So as soon as I seen him stop, I'm going to stop and ask. So what's going on in Bala? What did you hear that's going on in Bala?
Like I said, I saw flames and smoke and what seems to be a battle, and I turned around and left.
Did you know the general went that way?
Yeah, I saw him go in. I'm pretty sure I told our lovely man soldier guy here. I think I told him that.
Man soldier. I'll look around. Do I see a man soldier? I see a half orc soldier.
It's a half orc. Yeah. He's a man.
He's a half orc.
He's still a man.
So I'm gonna ask him, if you're all about the stories and the telling, then why would you not want to go in?
Because that place looks scary as hell.
That's where you get the best stories, though, don't you know?
Well, sometimes.
All right. Well, you tell us, which way would you rather prefer? Look, this is the fastest way
I'm
that
bored
is
with
on the
this
map.
guy. Can we just
So,
move along?
either if you want a story from us, you can follow us, but we're heading through Bala because it's the fastest way to Tratador.
If you guys want to go towards Bala, I bid you adieu. And he takes a bow with his hat and he turns around and starts walking south.
Okay. Well, see ya. And then I'll walk. I'll keep walking towards the way we were going.
Well,
Someone had a question.
As he's walking away, I'm gonna ask him if he knows a faster way to the hidden Elven, whatever it was called.
Place in the forest.
He just says the fastest way's through Bala, but I am not going to Bala. I'm going south, and I'll go around. And then he just starts whistling. And he starts
Alright.
just walking.
So do we keep going? What do you guys think? I'm asking the group. What do y'all think? Should we go south and around, or should we go to Ball and see
I'm
what's
going.
happening?
I was heading to, but Bola's faster, and if shit's going down south, then if you know what I mean, we're not actually down south, but
Yeah,
Mhm.
if shit's hitting, becoming western and all that. I think we need to get there as fast as we can.
yeah. All right, let's go. So I'll follow him.
We'll just have to try to be sneaky, keep an eye out,
Yeah, I think we're gonna run into.
and I'll look at
place.
the half orc guy. You don't look as sneaky as most of our group, but neither is Nigel. He's pretty loud a lot of times. So just be careful.
I'll do what I can. I'll see what I can do.
And I'll start walking. So as we're walking, Nigel will go up to Accra. Can I ask you something as we're walking? Or he's rolling, but yeah.
What's up?
What did you see at Lake City?
Uh,
I just noticed that everyone saw something and was attracted to it, but I didn't see anything.
uh,
You don't remember?
no. Because that's when I was getting ready for work, so I was like,
Oh, you want to help her, Fulton? Mr. DM.
What did you ask? Sorry.
What
I asked
vision
her
you
what
saw?
she saw at Lake City that she was so attracted to. Like, because I just, as
He
Nigel
was
said,
playing her character for her at that point.
yeah, I was.
Oh, so when they first entered the city and they saw the hallucinations?
Right.
Yeah.
She don't know exactly what she saw, but it was a dragonborn that looked a lot like her, because it could have been possibly a sibling or her lost mother or something like that. So that's why she was so attracted to it, is because how similar she looked to her family.
same question as Nigel to you, babe.
Why do you want to know?
I'm just curious because I didn't see anything.
Hmm.
You do not have to tell me if it is painful. I was just curious.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready to share that.
Do you think everybody saw the same thing?
Sure. I mean, not the same as mine, but to their own.
I'll
Um,
who's right next to us as they're walking?
I don't know what order you guys went in. You guys decide that.
Akir and I believe Grizz's character were in the front.
In front. Yep.
I was behind him.
I'm just kind of trailing in the back, keeping an eye out for
And so that
pointy elf.
means Nigel and Akra were in the center, so Darian's character would be close to us. I forgot your name. Leatrix? Is that your name?
Yes.
Leatrix. Can you answer me something?
Sure.
I know you are blind, but you seemed attracted to something that was more on the illusionary side. What did you see?
What makes you think I'm blind?
I mean, you have a cloth over your eyes, so I just assumed.
And you want to know what I saw back there?
Yes, I am trying to see if everybody saw the same thing. I didn't see anything, so I was just curious.
Oh, well, I just saw myself.
Yourself.
Yeah,
You
does that
said
help you?
it, and then I'll look back at Akra. Did you see Leatrix?
Mm,
In the illusionary world, not next to you or anything.
No.
That's all I needed to know. Sorry to pry on stuff. And then Nigel will just roll faster up to Ikir.
How far are we from Balia?
Couple days.
Couple days. Okay. And what time is it? Day, night?
When you first got back to where your campsite originally was, it was about midday. If you guys are done role playing, you guys been walking for a few hours.
Akir is walking with a look of worriedness and intent. Just saying to everyone.
Don't you guys think this is kind of weird that nothing's gone on since we started walking?
Mm-hmm. And we definitely don't notice like the guy that isn't following us, right?
No, he's not.
Okay.
I wonder why that guy didn't want to come this way.
Can we see smoke in the sky?
Yeah.
No.
It's a clear sky, you said?
Yep. Just a couple clouds in the sky.
I'm going to keep an eye out for anything dangerous or anything coming our way as we're walking.
Okay. Uh, just throwing it out there. If you guys are done role playing, I'm gonna.
Well, I'm not quite done. As Akir's walking, just because I thought of something, he'll look over to Mr. Grizzly Strongarm. Hi.
Yeah.
What did you see back at Lake City?
What did you see?
You know, I'll hate being asked a question after I'll ask a question. But once you answer my question, I'll answer yours.
I thought I seen my father.
Your father. Is your father dead or something?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. When was the last time you seen your father?
Let me look. I think I put that in my. It's been a few months.
And does he usually check in with you, or what?
This is unusual for him.
Well, I'm guessing that's your personal mission, is to find your father. I hope. Well, I don't know you very well, but I hope you're able to find him. I thought I saw my son,
Mm. Uh,
Mm.
which is
is he?
quite impossible.
I take it he's no longer with us.
Something like that.
All right. What's this about your flying ship that you're always asking people about? Do you care to elaborate on that?
Have you heard of the Skybreaker?
No.
You just asked him a question after him asking a
It's just something that
question.
belongs to me.
All right, so let me get this straight. So you had a ship and it just disappeared, and
It got
You're not-
stolen.
okay.
I need it.
All right. Well, I'll definitely keep my eyes in the sky and let you know if I see anything.
I would appreciate that. How close am I walking? I'm walking like I want to be walking right next to Grizz. Okay, and I'm gonna like stealthily put my foot in front of him
You
as we're
bastard.
talking.
Such a brat.
Roll up. Let's do performance. See how well you do it.
Performance or stealth? Because I'm trying to do it sneakily.
Yeah,
Sneak.
yeah. You can do stealth.
Which I got advantage on. 30.
You succeed. So
Okay,
as you do it, you kind of put your foot in front of him, and all of a sudden, Grizz, roll athletics check.
It'd be a dexterity saving throw, wouldn't it?
So acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Sorry, I get those mixed up. Acrobatics.
21.
So you do trip, but you actually catch yourself a little bit. So you trip, and you don't quite fall down, but you about stumble, and you do get your feet under you, and
Oh shit! I'll just like try to go down, act like it was an accident. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm calling a clumsy feat sometimes, and I'll help him up. Hey, sorry about that. And as I'm helping him up, can I snag his like a couple gold out of his pouch?
do you know where
You
it's?
thieving bastard.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Oh, actually, yeah. Do I see it as I'm like going down to help him? Do I see his gold pouch?
Roll an investigation.
Nope. 9.
You don't see it.
All right, so I won't do it then. I'll just help him up.
He
Got
didn't
it.
fall down, but he did catch his feet under him. He's still standing.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of look at him and. be
Sorry,
like-
I mean, I didn't mean to.
be
And
like,
I'll help
"You-
him up and pat him on the back and keep walking.
I'll just kind of look at him and then I'll walk back more towards the middle of the pack.
Okay.
So where are we now? We're pretty close to.
Well, that's what I'm going
the
to
city?
determine. Are you guys done with your
Yeah.
role playing?
Yep. I am.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Darian, Erica,
Yep.
Brad.
Yep.
So it starts to get to nighttime now. A few more hours pass by. You can see the sun going down. You do notice rain clouds coming in towards, like in front of you. Pretty heavy storm coming towards you. You guys are almost to that intersection where you guys said bye to the general. Now, and all of a sudden you guys hear a loud, piercing scream, and it's actually a scream that sounds familiar, like a voice kind of you guys have
Which
heard
direction?
before, in front of you.
Are we at the intersection? So you said we're at the intersection.
Not, you're almost to the intersection, not quite there.
So we hear the scream towards the intersection, is what you're saying.
Yeah, in front of you.
Okay. What do I see anything in front of us?
It's starting to get dark. You could roll a perception check.
Well, I can see in the dark. Can I see anything?
Roll a perception check.
Dude, 8. My freaking rolls
You
today.
don't see anything. Akir.
I have an 80-foot dark vision.
So for some reason, it's not popping up on my phone what you guys are rolling.
32.
13 for Nigel.
14 for me.
Let me reload it. So
Yeah, on mine it's just showing blanks when everybody's rolling. It's not showing me the numbers.
I'll be right.
yeah, that's what it was doing for me too.
I do have 60 feet dark vision, so can I see?
You have to roll a perception, and I'll let everyone know as soon as.
Give me
Okay,
just
now I
a
can
sec.
see him.
Yeah, I can see 60 feet in dark.
So
So
it's not quite dark. Like the sun's still out, but it's starting to get dark. So
Yeah,
Wait,
it's like
are we
a
all
dust.
rolling?
if you want to see where that screams,
I
like,
want
if you
to.
can see something in front of you.
Okay, I will do that then.
80 feet dark vision, 32 for my roll.
Damn.
So I don't see Leatrix's. There it goes. It popped up. Okay, so Grizz, you don't see
Wait,
any.
what? What are we rolling?
Uh,
A
Perception?
perception, yeah.
Okay. 9. What the hell?
Okay, so Akir, Nigel, Leatrix, Akra,
Cutie butt.
and Grizz. You guys don't. I mean, it just looks like a pathway. Torben, you do notice. Like the pathway's clear, the trees and everything's clear and everything, but you do recognize where the voice is not coming from exactly in front of you. It's more like past, because you know where you're at. You're at that intersection. It's more towards that city, towards Alexandria, where it's coming from.
Okay.
And then I'll ask, can anyone see anything?
Yeah, it's off the side of the road over there. And I'll point in the direction.
Okay.
Man, how can you see that? I don't see shiz.
Of course you don't. You have a blindfold on.
That doesn't mean that I can't see.
I
Can I
have
see?
good
Can I not
eyesight in
see?
the dark. It's just right up the road.
So he actually doesn't see anything. He just notices that the scream came from somewhere else,
Okay.
not quite ahead of him.
Should we investigate? Go up and investigate, you guys think?
Oh yeah, you guys can. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think we should check it out.
I think we should check it out.
No,
I'll,
I think that's a good idea.
I would go stealthy.
Okay. So Torben's being stealthy. Go ahead and roll a stealth check, which is 34.
I just did. I got a 34.
You are very.
Jeez.
You were
Me
like
too, me too.
quiet as the wind.
All of a sudden, you guys saw me standing there, and you turned and looked, and then you turned back, and I'm gone.
Grizz steps on every twig that he sees, trying not to, but he does. Akra, you're pretty quiet. You're pretty stealthy. With your knowledge and everything on trying to be stealthy, you actually hold on. You might have disadvantage, Akra. What armor are you wearing?
Oops. I'm pretty sure it's.
So when you click on stealth, does it have a D right there?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so you got to roll again and take the lowest number because you have disadvantage. Leatrix, you're quiet.
That sucks. We need you.
I got the same one.
Okay, so you're quiet.
I get advantage on stealth.
Yeah, Akra's quiet.
I rolled a freaking 3 and a 4. Dude, are you kidding me? This game hates me.
But you ended up with a 17. You're quiet. You're pretty stealthy. The only one that's really making noise is Akir, unless
Akir, 17?
Sorry, not Akir. Grizz.
Grizz.
And Nigel is running over the extra twigs.
And then I rolled a freaking 5 and a 6.
Yep, and
Dude,
Nigel, because he's
is
on a
ridiculous.
wheel, is running over everything, and you can hear everything. So, two of you are not quiet.
Okay.
And Grizz almost is like breathing really hard, going.
Jeez, man, you gotta breathe so hard over there.
It's because what's his name tripped me.
What's his name?
I'm a big guy. It takes me a lot to get back up.
I went and investigated.
You don't notice anything in front of you, still. You guys get to about the intersection.
Oh, excuse
You
me.
do see lots of footprints and stuff, but I mean it's a road. Um,
Mhm.
What?
so it's not like it's
Nugget.
out of the usual. You do notice smoke coming from the city of Kanta, where you guys originally came through with the general, and no
What
one was
is that?
there. But that way is back towards Alexandria.
Well, I think we should continue on our path. Kier said we need to get to the hidden Elven, as fast as possible. So I think
Yes.
any kind of detours will be bad. What's
All right.
everyone else in the group think?
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
So all of a sudden, you guys hear the same scream, and you guys, like I said again before, you recognize this like it's somebody you guys know.
Why does
Um,
that scream sound so familiar, guys? Please go and die.
Well,
So whose
shit.
scream is it? Can I roll?
You can roll to see
Like-
if you know who it is. If
I
you
know.
recognize
What
it.
do I? What do I roll?
Do an insight.
I know.
17 on insight.
I'll let
22. I finally rolled good.
Let me.
I rolled horrible.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Insight.
Insight
To
check.
see if you know who
22
it is.
for. Oh, 22 for Nigel and Akir. Hell yeah. Yeah.
You want Ninjago?
I'll be right back.
Okay, sorry guys. Let's see. Oh, Grizz. Don't know shit. But all of you
Akir
guys
and.
do
Sorry.
notice, all but Grizz, notice that it is the bartender's son.
Well,
Oh.
hell nah.
The guy I stole 3,000 gold from.
And they gave him 2 back.
Yeah.
I didn't give him. Oh yeah, 2 gold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you did.
gave.
They still have
I did.
1,000.
I did give him 2 gold back, and I
All
gave
right.
1,000 to Brad.
After telling him you give him half.
I feel obligated to help the kid.
Yeah, I'll.
What I missed?
I mean, it's on our way anyway, so we'll just go up there.
So
How far did the stream sound like it was?
it was in that city that's in the distance towards Alexandria.
Oh,
All right.
well, that's not the way we need to go.
No, but
So, how much farther, like, will it add to our travels? A day?
About an hour.
An hour? Okay. If it's
we
that,
should go help him.
all right, let's go check it out. If
Yeah,
it's that close, then yeah, we'll go.
yeah, that sounds good to me.
Just so you guys are
Do it.
making a decision, and Grizz has no idea what you guys are talking about.
I
So
don't.
we're hearing a scream from the
I'll
bartender's
just
son.
like sneakily go that direction without. 'Cause I
I'm
just-
already heading that way.
Yep.
All right, let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's go.
I'm following him.
Yeah, let's head that way.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's
You guys
do
think
this,
it odd
guys.
Okay.
that like every once in a while the goblin will just disappear, and then like long stints of time will happen, and it'll just pop up right next to you.
We're like, holy shit, what's going on here?
I think it's becoming a theme.
Okay.
Until one of these times I'll roll a 1, and you'll be like, "What are you doing?"
Okay. So you guys end up going towards the city, and just outside the city, you start to see a horrific scene. People crucified along the road, hanging there, dead. guts spilled out of their stomachs, just all in a row towards the city. You don't notice anyone different, except the very first one that you actually approach is the son of the bartender. He,
I don't know, bud. Just watch
you
your
guys
show.
do notice that he is still breathing, and he's just hanging there.
Nigel will go up to him and cast Cure Wounds.
I'll climb the pole and start working on the nails.
Okay.
Or is he tied up?
No, there's nails through his hands.
Just at first level. Cure
And
Wounds
you
at first
guys,
level.
hold on. You do notice that the nails have the same color as the arrows that killed his dad.
Great.
Does
But-
anybody notice the color?
But he's still alive, and it doesn't look like anything is nothing fatal wounds look like he's there, but he's losing blood.
Isn't it that saying that stuff makes it so you can't heal it?
Can't touch it either.
I'll ask him.
Let's get him down and
We can't touch the nails.
we gonna die from touching him?
I'd say we
You could roll
cut
to
the.
see.
Can we? Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
I
what
think
do I?
there's only.
Well,
Oh no,
'cause-
you did tell everybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
So-
did, and the general both told everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was with. And I'm just throwing this out there. That was about the arrows. These are nails. They're a little bit different. So you guys can.
Well, then I'm going to use my appraising eye on the nails.
Has anybody
What
got a
does that
hammer?
do
Can
again?
we take him out that way?
My appraising eye, I can only use it once per short rest. You have an almost supernatural ability to appraise objects by spending an action examining any object. You could determine any magical properties the item has, how they might be used or activated, as well as a fair estimation of marked price. Using this skill strains the eyes, and you must complete a long or short rest before you can use it again.
So you used it. You do notice that it's made of the same magic as the arrows. However, the nails weren't made to hold that magic, but it is held to until the person dies. Then the magic goes away. But there is, with how small the nails are that are holding him, that they could be removed, but it'd be very painful for the person with it in him.
Okay, so can
Um,
we like knock the back of the nail to get him out of the hands?
Yeah, does the nail go all the way through? Like, how thick is the wood? I'm assuming we're just gonna have to grab his arm and
It's
rip
like a
the nail,
It's
like rip it off the nail.
It's like a 4x4 cross wood. He's crucified. on
Yeah. Oh, I think we're gonna have to
We
just
could
grab
rip
his
his
arm
hands
and
out. Yeah,
rip
I
it
mean it's
off.
gonna be painful, but
So,
Well, and then Nigel could heal him.
yeah. DM, is the nails like? Is there a hook on the end of the nail, or is it just like a square?
It looks like a spike almost, so the head is where it's been beaten.
It's flat. Okay,
No,
so
no.
yeah, we'll have to.
Where the head was beaten and it like mushroomed out, you could see.
I know, me too.
Not by a lot though, right? It's just a little bit.
Well, it's like an arrow, like with the spikes hanging out, or like a barb on a fish hook. Could be like
okay,
that.
so we could rip,
I could hit it with my staff on the back to knock it
yeah,
out.
or we can just pull him out. I mean-
I'd rather.
Because you can't. Because once you hammer the end of the nail to the wood, you're not going to be able to get to the nail anymore.
No, it's
Make sense?
it's touching.
It's a
his
4x4, so it's.
Yeah, the nail doesn't go all the way through, but the head of the nail is like almost flush to his hand, and it obviously goes back into the wood, and you can't see the end of the other end of the nail. So
We have no option. We're gonna have to rip him down.
Wait, Did you say this is a curse?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have to rip his hand out.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
who's the
I don't know.
strongest
That's what
out
I
of all
think.
of
What
us?
do you guys think?
Give
I'll
it a
reach up-
try.
I'll reach up and I'll say, I'm sorry about this. This is gonna hurt. And I grab
Nigel,
him.
be ready.
I'm
Hold
gonna
on,
rip
hold
him
on.
off.
Let's put both of you guys on it. Both of you. 2 for 1.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
Nigel is gonna hold cure wounds until the guy's off of the cross.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Akra and Grizzly pulling him off.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you roll strength checks.
And then Akira is just gonna keep an eye out for any other
22.
movement.
Dang.
Hold on. Whoops. 23.
So,
Grizz.
Hate me, man.
his
Damn.
first hand. Are you guys ripping the same hand, or are you doing both at the same time?
No, I'm on one side. She's on the other.
Yeah,
Okay.
both at
That's
the
what I
same
was
time.
confirming. So you guys.
And then we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna rip his hands off.
Okay, so you rip his hands off. They almost look like they rip completely out, like the bones, everything. He's got a pretty gaping hole in his hand now, on both of
Now
them.
he's bleeding to.
But his feet are still pinned.
Ah, shit.
So one of you would. So one
Rip
of you
the
guys
feet,
is
guys.
holding him.
Nigel's holding him while they work on his feet. So Nigel's
Can
touching
I?
him, ready to cast cure wounds until the nail's out.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do the feet.
Yep.
Do we roll again?
Yep.
Wait, hold on. We got to hold his body up, so I'll help
Okay.
hold
Well,
Okay,
the
so
top
you guys-
half up while you're ripping the feet
Yeah.
out, because
Okay,
he's just gonna.
So Akir and Leatrix roll strength checks to see if you can.
No,
hold him.
Nigel's holding
Oh,
him.
Nigel is okay. So Nigel.
Because
and
Nigel has to touch him to cast cure wounds. So
Okay.
Nigel's
Oh,
holding
okay,
him.
yeah. Then there, he can do it.
Nigel and Leatrix
hear you.
are gonna hold him up. So roll strength checks on those. And then.
You're probably gonna roll dog shit. Oh, nice.
And then
Nope, 23.
Akra and Grizz roll strength checks to see if you rip his feet out. Leatrix, because Nigel rolled so well, you guys hold him up pretty easily.
I got a 20.
Akra got
I
20,
rolled shitty.
Grizz
I got
you guys-
21.
So everyone succeeded very well. The feet get ripped out, and you just hear and just
As soon as he's
loud
away from-
scream. And as you guys set him on the ground, he's screaming in pain.
As soon as he is away from those nails, I'm gonna cast cure wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
Nat 20, nat 20.
So he gets 15 hit points back.
Okay. So as you do it, you notice that his hands, where the nails were, start to heal, and his feet start to heal. And they just slowly, like, it looks like it almost weaving back into place the stuff that's missing. And
Oh, yeah.
he then, as soon as the wounds close, you noticed the scratches on his face and his arms all over his body are healed. And he opens his eyes. Oh, thank you. He
What the
opens his
hell
eyes and he goes,
happened here, man?
It's you guys. And
As Nigel's like rubbing his cheek.
he like
It's okay. You will live.
he tries to sit up on his own, but you can tell he seems very weak still. And he
Just
falls
sit down
back
for a minute.
Thank you. And then he just kind of passes out.
Not this again.
Oh, man.
All right, who's waking him up this time? Who wants to teabag him? Just run your nuts across the face.
Oh, I think we need to get out of here. I don't think there's anybody else alive here, and I think we just need to go back.
Yeah, I'll
So-
pick him up and throw him over my shoulder, and we'll walk back to
Okay.
maybe the intersection.
Okay. I'll I'll just go with the strength checks that you've done before. You carry him pretty easily. Um, and so you guys all walk back to the intersection, and he still seems passed out. Um, the sun is now down behind the mountains.
All right. We should
I'm
probably,
gonna look in the trees to see if there's a good spot to do a camp.
We need to find camp, guys.
You notice there's some bushes all around and everything, and trees. And if you go in a good 50, maybe 70 feet or something like that, you'd be far enough from the road you could probably hide. But if you lit a fire, they'd probably know, so you'd have to go further in. But the closest you
Is
could
it
be would be
is it
about
a
that
warm
far. And
is it warm night?
yeah, it's fairly warm. I mean, it's like midsummer, so it's fairly warm. But like I said, you did before. You do notice storm clouds coming in, and they are actually over the city now. So you know the storm's about an hour away.
I'd say we go deeper in and build some like lean-tos and stuff for some shelter.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need shelter. That storm coming in. What do you guys think?
Yep.
Yep. No time to waste.
Yeah, so I'll go in and look around to see if there's a cave or anything
So
that's
if you look at your
close to
map,
us.
there's no map. The only cave that is nearby is north if you follow the road, and it's about four, maybe 5 hours away. But there is a cave north,
Will we be exhausted by then?
probably.
So it's not worth it.
All right.
We'll just find an area and build shelter.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I lay them down and I start cutting some trees and stuff to start making a shelter.
Okay, so you guys went in. Go ahead and do survival checks on whoever's building the shelter.
I'll help.
Akira's just gonna keep an eye out for anything.
20.
Okay.
Oh, I shouldn't help anymore.
I know, me too.
With your guys' combined, you guys are all three doing it. You guys actually build fairly sturdy shelter.
And
that can fit all you guys.
Nigel's just looking after the guy, the Minotaur.
Okay. So he's sitting there. You guys are all under the shelter now, and the Minotaur child. His name's Tegarak, if you guys remember. He's just laying there sleeping still. The storm. All of a sudden, you guys hear some raindrops hitting outside. You could almost smell how moist the weather is, and it actually doesn't feel to you guys like a natural storm.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he gonna be all right, or is he gonna die? Do we need to wake him up?
He's not gonna die. Nigel healed him. He's just knocked out.
Well, shouldn't we wake him up to get some answers?
No, he needs to rest. We all need to rest. So I'll take first watch. And then who wants to take second?
I'll take second.
Second. All right. Nigel will say with Grizzly, I will take second as well. All right. Who wants to take the last watch?
Sure, I'll take it.
All right. Just you? All right. Sounds
I
good. You
would-
guys go to sleep. Oh, sorry. Okra. Sorry. Did you say you wanted
I
to,
was
to
gonna
stay
say
and take first watch with me? Is that what you're saying?
no.
I'm gonna turn
Oh.
and look at you and be like, you could just take watch with me. Like, yeah,
All
you
right.
can take watch with me.
Yeah.
You guys get some rest. I'll wake you up, Grizzly and Nigel, when it's your turn.
Sounds good.
Okay, so did you guys build a fire? I don't think
Yep.
anyone said anything. Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did fire. Shelter and a fire.
No fire.
No, you don't want to do fire?
No
Okay.
fire.
Mm.
Okay. So During Akir, everyone's sleeping. Akir is sitting. Are you sitting inside the shelter or
No,
outside?
I'm kind of just sitting in the trees and walking around the camp
Okay,
back and
so
forth,
as the
doing a
rain
perimeter.
hits, rain hits you. It as like one hits you, it feels really cold, but then another one hits you and it feels really hot. So it's like cold and hot hitting you all at once. Um, and like I said, the storm does not feel natural. You see a lightning strike and it's purple of color.
Oh, I hate wizards.
Oh, jeez.
Um, is everybody asleep as I look back at the camp?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna step another 10 feet into this forest, kind of away from everyone,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna pull out that mirror again.
Okay.
And I'll call the sorceress
Okay.
with it.
Ring, ring. Um. So as you hold up the mirror, um, you notice like a swirl kind of happen. All of a sudden, you see that woman appear.
Okay.
Akir, nice to see you again. Can I
Oh,
help?
yeah. And I'll just like, can you tell me what this is? And I'll point it to the sky, and you'll see the purple lightning and stuff.
Oh, uh, I'll have to do some research, but that don't look. Wow. And you look like she looks to the side, and she looks like she starts flipping through something. She's like, "You need to get shelter now.
What is it?
It's a storm that is very rare and never happens in Alexandria. It always happens in the far north, and usually it's comes from the Dark Lord."
Like the Dark Lord, the one.
Yeah.
Hmm. So now he's attacking Alexandria. So now we know who the culprit
Hold
is.
on, hold on. I don't think it's him though.
Do you have any information about this so-called attack on Alexandria?
Well, with the storm that you've told me and everything else, I think he is trying to invade Alexandria, but I don't think it's him personally
You think
because
it's a part of him, though?
I do.
Okay. I gotta tell you something that happened in Lake City that I didn't mention in our last chat.
Okay.
I saw, I saw Ligon, the Ligon,
What do you mean?
my son.
Like
I saw my son in his body.
that's impossible. And as she does that, you notice she shows you who's lying there.
Oh, I know. Oh no, I determined it was an illusion. But
Oh.
I thought only you and I and him knew.
What
How could somebody
so
use that
so
kind of illusion?
so what happened exactly when you seen him?
He was running away from me. He was like
No, like
leading me to a
tell
certain spot.
okay, tell me everything that was going on around you. Like how what happened? What did you do to get to that point where you seen him?
Well, we were on our way to Lake City, and then all of a sudden a portal showed up. Uh, for some dumb reason, we decided to go through the portal. We don't know where it came from, but we went through it. And I tell her about the where we were frozen as well, and we seen the light and all that fun stuff. I tell her all that too. Um, and then when we got to the outside gates of Lake City, it was foggy and quiet. It was deep fog. I could only see like maybe 10 feet in front of me.
What was the cause of the fog?
Well, once we seen I think everyone's seen an illusion, but I don't think anybody's seen the same thing. But I saw my son, and I determined it was an illusion. But I still followed the group. We went in, tried to figure it out because we were supposed to meet with the shark there. And
Oh,
anyways,
did you find him?
we found him. He's at the end of the story, so just listen. Anyways, we fought off some hag. Well, we riddled with a hag. Uh,
What kind?
Killed some frog people, and then we went across the lake onto a little island and found all of the uh, townsfolk. They were in a trance, and then there was a big square portal or barrier. There was a dude inside that turned out to be a shadow dragon. We killed him, by the way. My little goblin friend is quite the handyman in a fight, I've noticed.
Um, sorry to interrupt, but was there
Anyways,
was there a giant fire pit right in the middle? You said.
yes, there was. I was getting there.
Um, you didn't kill that dragon inside it, did you?
I think outside of the fire we did.
No, inside the barrier that was there.
Oh, I mean, he didn't ever leave the barrier, so yeah, I guess we did kill him inside the barrier.
And you see, you're kind of look worried.
Why? What does that mean?
Not good. Um,
Well, obviously.
there's only one ritual that does that, and it could be. Even though there are sacrifices there, it could always be sacrificed. Others can be sacrificed, but if a dragon is sacrificed inside that circle, the ritual is complete regardless. It is meant
Well,
for
shit.
dragon's blood, and if people are sacrificed instead of a dragon, it has to be thousands of people.
Okay.
But if a dragon's sacrificed in it, then it just takes one.
Okay. So, what does this summon? Like, what's this ritual all about? I want to know what we release upon the land of Alexandria.
All I can do is give you a name.
Okay.
Baylor.
Baylor. Have I heard of Baylor before?
You can roll a history check.
19.
Um, yes, you know he's a pretty powerful demon.
He's a demon. Okay. Oh. Shit. But, okay. Okay.
And if he is summoned, that means a shark stayed behind.
He did. He opened another portal and kind of just shoved us through it.
You need to.
And
What else did he say?
uh, he told us to go to the hidden city in the forest
Yes.
of
Go to Traditor.
Traditor. Yeah.
All will be hidden there, or revealed there. Sorry, hidden. Um,
Okay. We
I
we were
have.
walking back to go through Bala to go to Traditor, and we heard this scream over by Kenta.
You guys went back towards Alexandria.
Yeah, well, we heard a scream that was very familiar to us, and I got some very soft-hearted people in the group,
You need
and
to just stick to
we
the mission.
yeah, we're heading back. We saved a guy, and
I know things are.
yeah, we're on our way to Bala right now.
All I know,
We're camping out.
is the northern part of Alexandria is the most dangerous place to go right now.
Oh, so maybe we should have gone south with
Um,
the elf.
but if you're already there, you might. It's up to you, but I think you should use your best judgment.
All right.
But the magic is slowly depleting. We have to go. Like, Call me again if anything, but just head to Predator
Or you're gonna meet us there.
and be safe. And as she does that, she kind of ignores your question and she just disappears into the magic mirror.
And I'll just hold on to the mirror and be like, damn it. And I'll just put the mirror back in my pack. And then I'll look around to see if I see anything else.
Roll
Do I see
perception.
anything? 22, not 20.
You do notice animals lying dead on the ground everywhere. Birds. There's a couple deer. You notice a boar and some rabbits, all laying on the ground dead.
Do I determine it's from the storm?
Yes. Luckily, you're under a tree.
Okay, I'll head back to the camp at the end of my shift.
Okay. Roll a con save.
Well, I'm going to stay under the trees. Like, are there big spaces between the trees?
Yeah. I mean, there's enough where some of it will get on you. The rain.
Con save 12, because I have a +0.
Okay. As the water hits you, it actually burns and freezes at the same time, and you actually lose 1 HP for that. But you do get to the shelter.
Okay. I'll wake up Nigel and Grizzly.
Okay.
Hey, try to stay out of the rain. It hurts. There's a lot of dead animals around because of the rain. It's something magical. And I'll come to determine that North Alexandria is very, very dangerous. We need to head south as soon as possible.
How do you know this?
Well, because of the storm. Obviously, we're North Alexandria right now. We didn't have a storm like this in the south. Towards the south, did we?
All right, can you tell what way the storm's going? Is it going north or is it going south?
Which way is it heading? Is it
Well,
just
I mean,
sitting right above us?
it started towards Alexandria and it was coming to you guys, but
Okay. Well, and we all seen that, right?
Oh, we did. Okay.
So, anyways, there was just a bunch of dead things around. But just try to stay out of the rain, all right?
All right.
All right. And I'll just lay down underneath the shelter and take my sleep. And Nigel will get up and sit underneath a tree.
okay.
Then I will just stay at the entrance of our shelter and keep watch to stay out of the rain.
Okay.
I kind of reached my hand out a little bit, and I feel a raindrop hit my hand.
Roll a con
Just
save.
just to know for myself what's kind of going on. 23.
So as it hits you, it feels hot and cold, and it feels pain, but you don't lose any HP.
All right. I said to myself,
But it kind of stung. Burn and hot. Ice and cold. Ice and fire at the same time kind of thing.
does this storm just like, does it seem like it's
You see another lightning flash. It's a bright purple color.
But I mean, is it like getting worse? Is it staying the same? Is it lightening up?
It seems like it's getting worse.
Okay.
It's only been going on for a couple of hours, but it's a pretty heavy storm.
Okay. And have I ever seen a storm like this before?
You could roll a history check.
I doubt it.
Nope. Never seen a storm like this before. Never even heard of a storm like this before.
What about Nigel?
go ahead, Nigel, and roll a history check.
Same thing as Grizz.
Yep, they don't know shit.
Okay.
So, as the night goes on, Grizz.
Oh, what's Cutler's name, real quick? In the game, Akir.
And
Nigel
Nigel is.
Akira and Nigel. Nigel's the one doing the watch with you right now.
And I kind of whisper. I say, Akir, are you still awake? To not try to wake the rest of the group. Okay, he's out. All right.
Are you right next to him? Like, did you like nudge him a little bit? Or no?
I gave you a little nudge and said, in a soft, quieter voice, Akir, are you still awake?
Okay, as soon as he nudges me, I'm literally drawing my short sword and putting it out towards his throat.
Okay.
Just
Here,
like out of panic.
And I say, Akir, take it easy. It's just me. It's Grizzly.
Sorry. And I'll put my sword away.
Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I just have one question for you, real quick. I did stick my hand out there, so I know exactly what you're talking about. How that stinging. Have you ever? I know you travel the world a lot. Have you ever seen anything like this, or know anything about it?
I've never seen one personally,
Do you know how long they last?
but I have heard of it.
Okay.
It's from the only magic that can make this is from somebody that serves under the Dark Lord.
Okay. You know, do these storms last long?
I don't
I just
know about that.
I'm just
but
curious. Say, like, should we wake the group and
I think
or should we
as
just sit
long
this
as
out?
think we need our rest, otherwise we're going to be exhausted tomorrow.
All right, you rest. I'll just keep watch.
But just try to stay out of the rain. As long as everybody's out of the rain, I think we'll be all right.
All right, you have a good night.
Thanks.
And I turned around and looked back outside to keep watch.
Okay. So a few more hours goes by, and Grizz, you know your shift is over, and so you go to wake the other two.
Okay. I go over to him and kind of nudge him a little bit, and
So Leatrix and Akra.
Akra, hey, sorry to wake you guys, but it's your shift time.
No problem, man. Couldn't handle it.
Oh, just to let you know, the storm outside. Stay out of the water. Akra.
What do you mean, stay out of the water?
It will
hurts.
It hurts you. It will actually burn and sting.
Is it acid?
I'm not sure what it is. I talked to Akir. He's heard of the storm before. Apparently, it's from some kind of Dark Lord.
So Leatrix, as soon as you hear that name, you know exactly who that is.
And he said it burnt him. I stuck my hand out and just one raindrop. Yeah, it burned and stung my hand.
I was going to say, can Akra, because Torben, you're asleep, so you probably wouldn't hear that, right?
Well, unless you woke up. But,
unless you woke
Akra,
up.
Go ahead and roll a history check. But Leatrix automatically knows who it is immediately. Akra, go ahead and roll a history check, which to see if you know.
I think Nigel will as well, because he.
Okay. Akra, you know who it is. Nigel knows who it is.
What is he doing in Alexandria?
It's about to go down, that's what.
Well, you got ladies have a wonderful watch. And then he just shuts down.
I'm going to sleep now. Do.
I go over and lay down and just kind of sit there and ponder and think for a while. Then I doze off.
No, we can't hear you if you're trying to talk, by the way.
Who?
Off subject to Brad. Said, can you guys not hear me?
Oh no, we
No,
can't.
we can't.
I wonder how much has been talking.
I know.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of waiting to see real quick.
He has been quiet for a while, so great.
Yeah, I know. I wondered.
Oh, he said he has been talking, but you guys weren't responding to me.
I'm sorry, man. We didn't hear you.
So Leatrix, is that right?
Yes.
Leatrix,
Mm.
are you really blind?
I can see to a degree.
Is it just like blurry figures, like you're legally blind? Like you can
Yeah,
see?
I can see outlines of some things.
Yeah.
You
Have
know,
you been like that your whole life?
for as long as I can remember.
Just so everyone, sorry to interrupt, but Brad's restarting to see if it works.
Okay.
But go ahead.
So, where are you from?
It's a good question. I don't know. I honestly woke up one day and started living life.
Hmm.
I don't remember much from back then.
No family or anything?
Not that I can think of. I mean, I haven't ran into anybody that says they're family.
Hmm.
What about you?
I've got family. Just trying to see if I can make it on my own to see if I'm worthy to be able to take charge in my uh what's it called? Oh my gosh, my brain.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yay, we can.
And I've been talking for like the last 30 minutes, and I'm like,
I
what
was
the heck?
gonna say, Brad's really quiet.
I was
Yeah.
figuring you were just
I was
listening
wondering the
because you
same
were
thing.
asleep.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so I'm like, I'm gonna crawl up on top of the crucifix and I'll do some stuff, and you guys were like, yeah, we'll do this and this and this, and you just started talking over me. I'm like, okay, fine, I guess I don't matter.
Yeah,
I'm
we haven't
sorry.
heard you.
We haven't heard you in a long time.
Sorry, man.
And
That
I
sucks. That sucks. Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
and I'm
We were
like, yeah, I'll take
wondering what was
second
going
watch.
on.
I'm like, I'll take second watch, and you guys are like, I'll take second watch, I'll take second watch. And I was like, fine, put me on third watch then, since nobody's gonna listen to what I'm
Well, hey,
saying.
we're on third watch right now, so you can hang out with us.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I
fine.
kind of figured it was the third watch. So when you're like, "Hey, could you wake up, Torben? Could you hear me?" And I'm like, "Yes, I can hear you." And nobody responds. I'm like, "Okay, something's fishy."
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, man. We didn't
Yeah.
hear you.
That's
That sucks.
Dang it.
no
Yeah,
problem.
That's all right. So, we'll make it. Torben is awake with you guys on third watch.
I did a history check. I got a 23 on it for the.
So you know
Dark Lord.
you know who that is too.
Yeah, I know who the Dark Lord is. Of course, I should. I was in the fight against him.
Mhm.
No,
Mm.
the Dark Lord. You didn't fight the Dark, or that wasn't his armies. Um, that was the Orc and Demon Horde, which was not a part of the Dark Lords. That was a different war.
Oh, gotcha.
All you know is the Dark Lord originates in Garminus now, and that's where he is, and he's not a good dude. That's all you know. But you
Alrighty.
hear tales and stuff of how badass he is, kind of thing.
So you didn't hear me say that I could hear the guy off the side of the road, right? Or did you hear that part?
Mm-mm.
When I could hear the Minotaur, and I do that in air quotes because we're not supposed to know what he is.
Oh yeah,
Off the
yeah,
side.
yeah, yeah. I remember you saying that. You could hear him, but we couldn't see him.
Okay, so
That
that's
was
probably
probably
about
that was probably one of the last things I heard you say.
okay.
So
All
now
right.
Akra is talking to Leatrix about.
About being blind
Mm-hmm.
and family.
Yeah, family. And
What
I
about you,
learned,
sir?
sir.
Well, because he's on watch too.
Oh,
Should we get to know
oh
him?
yeah.
Akra's like, excuse me, I am not
Yeah,
a dude.
sorry, I wasn't calling you sir. I promise. I don't want to get knocked out. I swear.
Um,
Go ahead.
I have to see how I live on my own to see if I am a natural born leader and survival skills, how well I can survive.
Do you get something special if you passes, like a test or?
I can be a leader over my oh my heck, why can't I think?
Clan.
Clan. Yeah, that. Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
And if I don't, then I get banished, pretty much.
They banish you if you can't. That's kind of
Yeah, like
sad.
if I can't survive on my own, then I definitely can't like help other people survive. Like
Yeah, but
I can't lead.
I could just see a Dragonborn laugh, just like Erica.
No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
well, if you think about it, though, not everybody's proficient in everything. So, wouldn't you want to cut some slack once in a while?
Well, and that's where they leave it up to choice that if you want to be a leader, it's up to you. It's just part of the rules where I come from that you have to survive for a year.
That
And
sounds interesting.
yeah.
How long have you been out on your own?
Just a few months. Not
So
very long.
you definitely have some time to.
Yeah.
It'll
To
be over in no time.
learn and grow.
Yeah, just take some time.
Yeah.
What about you over there, buddy? What are you here for? What's your purpose in life?
Well, ever since I was a wee little goblin, I I always thought that I wanted to be out and about and learn about new people. And then the war happened, and I was kind of forced into it. Not many of my kind participated in fighting for the land, but I found great pride in staying with my troop and raising them up and making them accomplish the goals set before them. And we were able to push back the enemy forces, but at great cost.
So did your people win the fight?
Oh yes, we did. But there was many of those that I knew in the war that didn't make it.
That's
And
sad.
because of that, I don't feel like I can go back to my home um, with the pride of doing a good deed. And
So are
that's
you,
why I spent so much time in Alexandria, because it was comforting to be around those that felt the same way.
mm, makes sense. So how long you been out on your own and away from your people?
Oh, almost 10 years now.
Oh wow.
I don't think I can go back.
So what was the cause of the war and the fight that happened?
Well, it was a power struggle between the people that decided they wanted to uphold the laws of the land and those that wanted to usurp power over others. And even though I do believe in free enterprise, I don't believe forcing it on others is a just cause.
Hmm.
And so that's why I decided to join the fight.
Makes sense. What do you guys think this whole invading Alexandria deal
Once
is
again,
for?
it's probably the same thing. Usually wars are because of
Power.
one person feeling like they deserve more more control over everybody else. And so they push their agenda and make it sound like it's bread and butter. But in reality it's toxic just like this rain.
Wait, how did you know the rain was toxic?
Because we were told it was toxic.
Remember, we couldn't hear him, but he was awake when he was told by Grizzly.
Right, I heard it and I got it. I did the roll for it.
You're good. So how bad do you think this is gonna get?
Oh, until it's resolved, until we find out who's causing this, and we nip it in the bud. It's just gonna get worse. We'll probably lose plenty of people
Mhm.
before this is
Mm,
over.
mm.
Why why did you find yourself in the tavern that day when we first met?
I'm venturing out, trying something new. Life just, you gotta live life. We're not here for a long time. So it's nice to stop and enjoy it once in a while.
I agree. It's kind of like a bard friend. I don't know why we kicked him away. I've known him for quite some time. He doesn't seem to be a bad folk. And he was right about not coming here. It is quite dangerous.
You
Yep.
think we should have
We
listened?
we should have went with him.
Oh, I mean, we could turn back. It's time consuming.
We've got what we came for. We came to save the lad over there. I'll point at the Minotaur, even though we don't know that he's a Minotaur.
I mean, you guys could roll to see if you know what he is.
Is that a history and insight?
You can do
I thought I
insight.
thought we no. I thought you told us he was when his dad died.
I told you, and I wasn't supposed to
Oh,
tell you.
okay.
It's the kind of thing.
An 18 on insight.
You know who he. You know what he is.
I kind of figured. So I'll say that our Minotaur friend over there.
Wait, did you say Minotaur? Aren't those
Yes.
extremely rare?
Well, yeah, but it doesn't mean they don't exist.
I
Even
don't
as
think
far
I've ever. Now that I realize that, I don't think I've ever seen one of those before in my life.
now you've seen two. Oh, from his poor father's passing.
That was a sad day. This kid's been through hell and back.
Yeah, we got to kind of keep an eye on him.
Do you
He's
think
kind
that
of
we?
oblivious to the reality. He was homeschooled.
Mm, I can understand why most people probably don't recognize their kind. You guys think that maybe we should wake up the others and discuss which way we should go at this point?
Yep. As you guys are talking, you do notice the sun start to crack over the mountains, and you do notice that the storm is actually starting to disperse as the sun is coming up.
Yeah, let's wake him up and see what we need to do.
Who wants the tea bag? Who? Who
Carefully.
dragging balls across who?
I don't do that. I had a bad experience once.
I would stay away from the one over there because he seems to be quite fond of you. And I mean, I don't know how you feel about it, but it's starting to get a little creepy and weird.
I just
Keep an eye on that one. All right, so splash a bit of water.
You go wake him up then.
Nigel will all of a sudden start booting up because he's on a. He just wakes up.
I'll wake.
Oh.
So Nigel's awake. Good morning. And he'll walk over, or he'll roll over and wake up Akira and Grizzly.
I'll check on the Minotaur kid.
Okay. So everyone wakes up, even Tegarak. He kind of slowly opens his eyes.
So is the storm, as Akira wakes up, is the storm still
How you
going?
feeling, boy?
It's starting to disperse as the sun's coming up at the same time. Like it's
How
still
are you
kind of
feeling,
raining.
boy?
And he sits up. Well, you can tell that some strength has gotten back to him. He sits up and he kind of just
Make sure you guys hit your long rest button.
wipes his brow and he's like, I feel a lot better. Thank you so much for saving me.
What happened?
Oh.
Why were you crucified? Can you remember?
No, it's kind of hazy, but all I remember is I got hit in the back of the head and I woke up and I had these. I was out in the enemy camp and I was surrounded by these soldiers.
Where were you when you were hit?
I was in Alexandria. I was in the city. I was in my dad's. I was cleaning up his tavern, and I just got hit in the back of the head, and all of a sudden I was outside.
What do these soldiers look like?
And he looks at you. Look a lot like you.
Akira will just look at Grizzly.
I mean, their tusks. I mean, were bigger, and stuff, but they looked a lot like you.
Orcs is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there was a lot of your kind there too, Torben.
Yes, unfortunately, my kinfolk do enjoy the company of those that seek out power.
Yeah, and then they.
But not you, huh, Tobin?
They took me to Kanta and they said that I would be a lesson for you, all of you.
So they know about us then.
I guess so, yeah.
Did you see anyone else that are in the camp that you recognized?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there was one that looked just like you.
Older?
Yeah.
Catch a name by any chance?
No, I'm sorry, I wasn't really listening to what they were saying. I was more concerned with how I was gonna get out and live. And when they put me on that cross and he looks at his hands and nailed my hands to that cross, I thought I was meeting my dad again. I just.
Well, you're with us, lad. We'll take care of you, or we'll
Well,
try.
we need to start heading out to Try to do
We
it.
better get out of this rain. This area is not safe.
Yeah, we need to head south as far as we can, but we need to hit Tratador first.
Sounds like a plan.
Try to the hidden elven city.
Yeah.
If I was in better hopes, I'd be so excited right now to be an adventurer with you guys. I don't even have a pack or a weapon or anything. I'm useless to you guys.
Well, that's all right. There's plenty of
Yeah,
us to protect you, and if we ever find you a weapon or a
yeah,
pack, we'll give it to you.
take this, but we'll give it back once we find you a suitable one.
What is?
I'll hand him my staff.
And he holds it out. I can't take this. I can't.
It's probably like a toothpick in this guy's arm, huh?
It's a magical item. It'll change size.
And then
Oh, you're giving him your magical stuff. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I can't take that from you. I I can use. I'm pretty strong. I can use my hands and my horns. Um, if I need to.
If you're certain.
But I don't want to take your weapon to protect yourself.
Oh, I can protect myself. But
Well,
I know
I'll
that
go.
sometimes you got to use the staff for your height.
I'll go extra. I got an extra dagger, and I'll just hand him a dagger.
Oh, I
I mean,
can't take.
it's not much. I got plenty. Don't worry. I got
can't-
plenty of weapons.
I don't want to take from you guys, but
Just take it. You're gonna give it back. Just take it. I don't use them.
um,
I'll have another one right here, and I'll show him on my belt. I have another one. Just take this one. It's extra.
well,
It's
as
just
long
at
as
least
I'm
it's something.
as long as I'm not taking your only weapon, like
Oh, it's not.
I appreciate Mr. Torben, sir, your staff. I do. But I can't take your only weapon, sir. And so he reaches
it
for
is
the
it
dagger.
is not my only weapon. I've got my fists. Believe me, I'm very good with them.
I appreciate
All
it,
right.
but I think
We need
it'd
to
be
get
better
going.
if you had it. And he reaches for the dagger and takes it. And he goes, but please don't be um, angry with me for not choosing yours. I see he's got an extra one, and I don't want to take what looks like is your only one. I understand your fists, but I have fists too, and horns.
All right, suit yourself.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
All right. I'll give him a ration pack too. Here, have some breakfast while we walk.
And as you hand it to him, he didn't even question it. He just devours it, like he hasn't eaten for days. Pretty much. So as you guys are sitting there, you guys are eating your rations, breakfast, whatever.
I thought we were walking and eating at the same time.
Well, it was still raining, and
Oh.
he was only sitting down, like he didn't even
Gotcha.
stand up. So, but the sun comes up, and you notice that the storm completely disperses, is completely gone now. Everything's wet outside, but you do see, like I said, dead animals, but they almost look like they're skeletons now, kind of rotted away.
Okay. I'll start
That's
walking towards
interesting.
Bala.
Yeah, I'll start walking. Kind of just.
How about the trees? What do the trees look like?
They just look like trees. They're still green and everything.
So it doesn't affect it hasn't affected the plant life or anything, right? Just
Yep.
okay.
Are we waiting to walk?
No,
No. So Tegarak stands up and I'll follow you. And
Nigel will like slap him on the shoulder. You can walk with me.
much appreciated, little. What are you?
So Nigel's not too little. I mean, he's smaller than him, but Nigel is 6 feet, 6'2".
Oh, I was thinking like 4 foot. Okay. So he looks at him. What are you?
Have you never seen somebody like me?
this is the first time I've been actually outside of Alexandria.
I am an automaton.
Oh, I've heard of you. My dad used to tell stories of automatons.
We are great. I know.
And how do you know Akir? Like, how did you guys come to be part of?
Akir built me with a sorceress woman.
Oh, oh. He doesn't look like he could. Like, no offense, but build something like you.
He is actually very, very smart.
Oh, well, he plays it off like he's not pretty well.
He means to.
And oh my god, Leatrix, is it?
Yes.
I've heard tales of your wondrous doings. You are like my hero.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, the the blind elven lady that shoots in the trees and helps people. Like your tale goes everywhere. Like that has to be you. Watching
Nigel will look over at her.
watching
But she does
you.
not have a tail.
What?
What do you mean?
No, not like she actually has a tail, but like tales, like stories. Like
Oh,
watching
okay.
you in the tavern and the way you look that describes you perfectly.
Hmm. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm nothing special in this world.
Oh, you're special to a lot of people from stories. I mean, and the way you handle yourself, you gotta be something.
Hmm. Just me. Just a person that moves on and lives life.
It helps people, and thank you.
Don't be thanking me. Thank the guys that pulled you off. They got the strength.
I don't remember any of that, honestly. I just remember pain, and then I was out. That's all I
It's
remember.
those two big ones back there. They're the ones that helped pull you off. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have been able to get you off.
I can't.
Just, I know what you're thinking.
I can't right now.
Her
If it wasn't for those two, they couldn't get you off. Sorry. Anyways,
get your mind out of the gutter.
I
They're
I can't do it.
I just hear a toilet
they're
flush.
normal on the streets and freaks in the camp. Okay,
Okay.
just watch out for that.
Oh, I appreciate it.
So Nigel's
And
leading. We're walking and talking, right?
yeah, and
Yeah.
so
Hmm.
Okay.
he actually turns towards Grizz and Akra and thank you so much for your help. And there's nothing I could do to ever repay you, but I do have these 2 gold coins that I could
Nah,
give
you
you.
keep it.
Yeah, you keep it. It was my pleasure. I'm sorry that you
Aw.
had to go through that experience. I'm glad that we were there in the right time to get you down.
I promise you, if there's anything I could do to ever repay you, all of you, I'll do whatever it takes.
And Nigel's the one that actually healed you. I was just
Nigel's eating
some
a
brute
couple
force to get you
cupcakes.
off, help you get you off.
Nigel ate 2 copper.
Freaking A.
Go ahead and explain yourself there. Torvin, you want to explain to him how you got him off the cross? You would love to hear the story about how you got him off, because, I mean,
We're all going to hell.
Wait. No.
It wasn't Torben. It was Nigel, wasn't it, that healed him?
Yeah.
yeah,
So he thanked you all, and you guys continue to walk. And it's been a few hours now, and you guys start to open, and it starts to get into that plain area, like where you guys camped before, right before Lake City. You guys.
No, we're going to Bala.
Oh, I thought you said you
Yeah.
guys headed south.
Yeah,
No, we
we're
wanted
headed
to
to
go
Bala.
past
Going to
Bala.
Bala
Bala
first.
was
Oh,
supposed to be on fire.
okay. So you went west, kind of northwest.
Yeah.
If I remember right, weren't we just heading towards Bala?
We were heading to
before?
Bella, and then we went to the right because
I
we
know.
heard the scream.
I know, and I thought I heard someone say that you guys changed your mind and was going to head south. So that
No, I said we need to head
yeah, we
south
need
as
to
soon
go
as
south.
possible, but we need to go to Tratador first, is what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I misunderstood. My bad. So, anyways, you guys go and you do start to see smoke in the distance, and it's pretty like there's a lot of smoke. And you
Do
start
we
to
hear
see more.
explosions?
No explosions, but if you look at the map, you go around the corner, and about halfway after the corner where it makes that big next loop, you guys start to see the smoke, and you guys actually see crucifixes with people on them.
Oh joy!
And on either side of the road, is it like thick trees or no?
I mean, it's kind of like what you see. There's It's like a light forest, so you can see through the
Okay.
trees and stuff like that.
Oh, I
Didn't
think we need
somebody-
to. I think we need to get off the road. And,
Didn't somebody say we were
travel
going to
off the
hell?
road.
I did.
I feel like this is hell, and I agree. We need to get off the road. Something's
Yeah.
going on.
Yep. Everyone, keep your wits about you.
So, by the judging of the map, if we go down straight south from here, we hit a body of water and just follow the water all the way down to the bridge to the entrance of the forest where we're supposed to go. So just head straight south and we'll run into a river and then just follow the river down. I think that's what we need to do. Avoid Bala if it looks like this.
Sounds like a plan.
All right,
Sounds
and
good to
so
me.
I'll just start heading south.
Down for that?
Okay. So you guys, as you guys go off the road, the smell of some of the people that's been crucified is so intense because they've been hanging there for a few days. It seems. But you do hear. Wait.
Okay, I'll look back. Who said it?
The closest crucifix, you do notice a little gnome sitting there. Wait.
Oh, just leave them.
Why do you want us to wait? Looks like you're done for, friend.
Help me,
Is it the same kind of nails?
please. Yes.
It sounds like a trap. Don't do it.
Yeah, do it.
Leave him. It's a gnome. Those things are like rats.
That's true. Why should we help you and not these other people?
Because I'm
What
alive.
makes you so more important?
Because I'm alive.
How do you know others are dead? You're hanging here.
Because they were dead when I hung here.
Come on, let's go.
Can I end his misery?
Can I insight check him?
You can insight
See
check
if
him.
see if
and
he's trying to do a trap or anything.
Yeah, you can insight check him, and also Akra, if you wanted to end his misery, you can.
Oh my god, 11.
Yes, do it.
He seems
do it.
very wounded, and how do you end his misery?
I'm just gonna cut
Chop
his
him
head
in half.
off.
Chop his head off?
Jesus.
Jesus. Okay. So you swing your axe, and all of a sudden, and you just see his head roll onto the ground.
Does he have any does he have a gold pouch on him or anything?
No, he's in a loincloth.
Oh.
You can lift that and check it. There might be something there.
To be honest, there's not much there. Anyways, you did the right thing, Aqua.
Good for you. I'm proud of you.
I think if we would have pulled him off, he would have died anyways. So I think you did the best. Good job. And then I'll just head south.
And so, Tegrax, I'm so glad you guys didn't do that to me.
Well, at least you have 2 gold. This guy had nothing.
Yeah, but we know you before. We don't know that guy. We've had some interaction with you, so.
I'm very thankful to know you.
So we'll head south.
So, Torben, is there a reason you don't like gnomes?
Oh, they take over areas. They destroy everything. They're like a little plague. They're horrible things.
I thought they were
So
just little creatures you stuck in your lawn.
I'm proud of you. You made the world a better place.
One less one you don't have to worry about.
Exactly. I'll give you a pat on the back. Good job.
Well, I mean, we don't know him, and the last few people we've met have been kind of weird. So yeah, it's probably a good idea to just knock it off.
Yes, let's make our way. I don't want to be around this place. It stinks.
All right, since he's gone, as we're walking, I forgot what I was gonna do. Never mind. I'll think about it. Hold
We were just talking about Torben and the gnomes, man.
on.
Well, you see, they like to come into areas and experiment on everything, whether it's rocks, whether it's the plants, the ground, and they take the resources and distort them into their own little trinkets and stuff, and they ruin everything.
I'm gonna keep an eye out to see if there's anything like trying to hide from us or be hostile or
You
whatever.
could roll a perception.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Sweet.
You do notice tracks in front of you, like people have walked the path that you were walking currently.
They were heading south.
Yes. Straight to that river that you were talking about.
How many people are we talking about?
Looks like a good amount of people, like a big crowd.
Like an army's worth, or
They're not in sync or anything. It looks like it could possibly be civilians or bandits or just people fleeing in general. But don't look like
Just-
an army.
I'll tell everybody as I notice it. Oh, just keep an eye out. It looks like there's been people this direction, so just keep an eye out.
Anybody got a weird
Okay.
feeling that
Okay,
something's
so-
about to go down?
Do we notice anyone that looks familiar on any of the crucifix as we're walking through?
You guys aren't.
No, we're walking away
by
from
them
them.
no more. You guys
Oh, okay.
walking through the forest, and as you guys walk through the forest, you do notice that the all the animals are dead. It's kind of like what you seen, like the storm hit there as well. The animals are on the side. They look almost decayed, rotted out, kind of thing. And you guys end up walking by what looks like used to be people as well in the same state.
Any of them that we can tell are alive?
No, they're strictly dead. Like they look like they've been dead for years, but
Does nobody
Okay.
know how to clean stuff up? Did we just leave poor
Oh,
people like this?
I think it's just from the rain, and I
Mm,
think we just need to get out of here. I feel bad for these people, but I think we just need to keep moving.
yeah.
all of a sudden you guys hear that Tegarak start ah, and you just see him start hacking at the ground with the dagger that you handed him.
Oi, what are you doing?
Ah, they're getting me! Ah! And he just starts stabbing the dirt, and all of a sudden you guys see hands popping up from the ground all around
Oh
you.
shit.
What the hell is this?
So right away, because Nigel's right next to him.
Mhm.
Nigel's gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
Real quick. He's going to cast Spirit Guardians at 3rd level this time. So it's a 15-foot diameter all around. And it's the same thing. It's a little tiny ship, pirate ship,
Okay.
with a little tiny Ikir driving it.
Okay.
With a little tiny Nigel right next to him with a spyglass.
Okay. So as you do that, do notice the hand that had him like went away immediately, and all the other ones that kind of went back underground. As soon as he cast that.
What the hell was that?
Ugh.
Oh, I think the dead are rising. I think we need to get moving.
The dead are rising.
This so lasts 10 minutes.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Let's
we're
keep
moving.
going.
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
going.
We're moving at a quicker pace. I'm moving at a quicker pace, anyways.
Yeah, we better hurry.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Torben, do you need me to carry you with your short little legs? You might not be able to move as fast as everyone.
Sure.
All right, and so he picks you up and actually puts you on his shoulders, like piggybacking, and starts running.
Free ride.
Yeah, but shouldn't he have to roll to see if he's gonna eat shit?
Oh, I got that covered.
Because I mean, imagine eating shit like falling into something shitty would not be fun.
Yeah, well, no, we're good. So, anyways, you guys end up getting to the river, and you do notice like what looks like thousands of bodies just laid right on the beach of dead people, all sorts of races. Just they're all dead.
Okay. We'll just follow the river down towards the bridge.
Okay.
As we're.
As you guys start to walk, you get, oh, sorry, Mr. Torben, and he leans over and just throws up everywhere. And so
Oh, blowing chow.
he's still holding on to Torben's legs so he don't endo over his head into the puke, but he's
Oh
just
Did he,
man.
throwing up.
did he get some on my feet?
And he kind of
Make a
wipes his.
dexterity saving throw.
So he still has a pretty good hold of you. He's like, oh, that smell, and he starts walking. All of a sudden, you hear.
We're moving. Move faster, faster.
We don't have to stop.
Do we recognize the noise at all? The voice?
Yeah, no, it's not natural.
Yep, moving faster.
Yeah, we might as well just
What?
run at this point.
And at this, as you guys do this, you do notice hands start popping out from the ground again, and the bodies start to rise behind you.
Oh God, run, guys, run!
How many?
Thousands.
Thousands? Yeah, we're
Yeah.
moving.
There's a lot. So they start.
Oh, shit. Time out. I got a feature. As we're running, and they're popping up all around us, right?
Well, behind you now. You guys are running, so they're behind you.
Oh. All right, well, never mind then. I was talking about while we're running, they're popping up around us.
No, they start popping up behind you. It was what I was saying. So you guys started running, and it's okay. Then now they're starting to rise. Is what you guys notice from behind. Hands start popping up from behind, like trying to catch you guys, like underneath you. But you guys are not. You guys are outrunning it. So, and all of a sudden, you guys hear what sounds like a lightning crack. And you see what looks like a lightning bolt just pierce right past you guys, right through the middle of the zombies and the undead. And all of a sudden, it just whirls back around and comes right back. All of a sudden, as you follow it, something catches it and it's hooded, and you hear a familiar voice, "Follow me," and he takes off running in front of you.
The hell?
I mean, we're already heading this direction, so I guess we kind
Well,
of have to follow the dog.
He didn't quite run the same direction you were. He kind of veered off. So it'd be closer. It'd be closer. He's headed closer to where the intersection outside of Bala. If you look at the map, he's headed in that
But
direction.
we gotta go this way.
Well, we need to get the hell out of here either way because those things are gonna. Yeah, let's just say it's not gonna be pretty.
Well, if we keep going this way, straight to the bridge is where we're supposed to go. The guy's leading us away from it. Should we follow him, or should we just go on our own?
You know what? We've had so much crap with people. Maybe we should just go.
Oh,
Well,
that's my thoughts exactly.
Well, he said we recognize the voice. Do we know who it is
You,
just by the voice?
you could roll an insight to see if you reckon, like, if you actually remember who it is.
20.
Look, I'm rolling like shit.
Grizzly don't know shit.
No, I don't know nothing.
20 for Akira, 13 for Nigel.
Do the others want to roll too, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insight, if you didn't.
23.
Nice, babe. Nice.
See that creepy
Okay.
guy's calling you his babe already. I'm telling you, stay away from him.
Nice. You guys know it's the general.
Yeah, we follow him, I think.
Alright. Yeah, I guess
Except
we'll follow
Grizz doesn't recognize it. Because Grizz
Yeah, we might as well fall.
rolled really low.
So I'll just veer off towards where the general went.
Okay.
As well as Nigel does.
As you guys are doing this, you do notice more and more undead following up behind you. They're not
How
running.
close?
They're not running, but I mean you're outrunning them easily. But
Okay,
you
I'm
notice that
gonna-
they're following you.
So Nigel will stop and turn and wait till everybody's past him in the group, and then I'm gonna use my channel divinity and turn undead.
Go put it back, please.
Okay. I have
Yeah,
to do
I know.
or that's a save, right?
Nope. One action. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet, so I'll wait till they're within 30 feet. How close? That's why I asked how close they were.
Oh, it just really depends on how fast you guys were running. They could be 30 feet, or they
I
could
mean-
be 100 feet away from you.
You got to look at people's walking speeds for that, because Nigel has 40, Akira's 30.
Well, you guys are running though, right?
It's the same. It's the same thing.
Well, they're about 30. We'll just go 30 feet.
Well, running, if we use our action, so if you look at it, use our action, it's 60 for Akira and 80 for Nigel.
Okay, well, they're about 80 from Nigel then, if Nigel's doing
Okay.
this.
Well, I'm not going to do that then. So we're just running.
Okay.
If they get close within 30 feet, then I'll do it.
Okay. So you guys, like I said, you guys see that you're outpacing them pretty well. And they don't look like they're popping up by you anymore as you guys continue to run.
I'm sitting on his back, right?
Yep.
On Tegarak's back.
Tegarak's back.
All right.
Yep.
I've got my bow drawn, and if any of them pop up nearby him, I'll shoot at him.
Okay. Okay. But like I said, you don't notice any popping up next to you or anything like that. But
Okay.
but you do
Fine.
know that they're behind you. And who was in the front? Akir.
Yep.
You get roll a perception to see if you can find the general.
Oh, he ran that far ahead of us?
Just roll.
14?
You don't see him, but you do see his tracks. They kind of veer off to the left now of where you guys were, like he made a big circle around.
Okay. I'll just follow him.
So you guys do this for a little bit longer, what seems like forever.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ran for maybe about 20 minutes. You guys are pretty tired now. And the general is just standing there now. You guys are about where the bridge entrance is. But he's not on the road, he's still in the forest, but you can see the bridge in the water now.
Okay. What was that?
That was the undead. Could you
Well,
not
no
tell?
shit. Who summoned them?
The necromancer that is in Bala.
Oh.
He is raising a dead to take over Alexandria. We need... Did you ever find a shark? Why are you guys up here?
We did, and we fought a shadow dragon, summoned another thing, and then he told us to go to Tredador.
Oh. And so as he does this, he takes his hood off, and you do notice a big old gash across his eye, and he's only got one eye. No, pretty much. The other one's closed.
What happened to your eye, bro?
Fought the necromancer, and let's just say that I look worse than he does.
I would hope so. You look like shit.
Why, thank you.
Oh,
Well, let's just say he's a lot more powerful than I expected. Traditor, you said.
Yeah.
Not an easy place to get to, but not impossible. The safest route is across this bridge. Anything north is gone.
what do you mean by gone?
It's gone. It is filled
We were
with
just
undead.
there. We saw some of it.
It is filled with undead, and hopefully the people in the north has gotten south, gotten to the place. Bala,
What about the king?
you know as much as I do. He's in Alexandria. I haven't been back since we left. He might be fine still. I think he's fine.
Hey, I got a question for you. We ran into a wizard, and he claims his name is Jonathan, and that he's well known to the king. You know a wizard named Jonathan?
I know of a guy that uses one of those aliases, but that's all I am allowed to say.
Oh, I hate that guy.
Yeah, he's kind of a douche.
He kind of got on the douche canoe and floated away, and we don't know what happened to him, and so we're trying to figure out what the hell.
Well, he kind of forced himself in this group, and now he's just up and disappeared.
Let's just say that
So-
he does the best for this country. He does what he thinks is best.
Okay.
But he is for the country.
Are you going?
But
You gonna?
we must move now. Sorry.
Yeah, let's go.
No, more questions later, but we must move now. The dead are not that far behind us.
Well, let's
So
go.
Let's go.
And so they all venture across the bridge, and as you guys actually venture across, as soon as you hit the forest, you do notice like a blue sheen at the entrance.
A what?
Like a blue sheen, like it shimmers in the light.
I thought you said blue sheep.
Yeah, blue
I thought
sheen.
it was something else, and yeah.
Okay, blue sheen. Gotcha.
Yep. You do notice that the general just runs right through it, and he's fine, and continues to go through, walk, or run.
Following him.
Yeah.
Same.
I mean, at least this is the
Okay,
first
so
person we can
as you
trust.
guys go through that blue sheen, you actually feel safe, like the undead can't cross it, kind of thing. You feel like you're protected.
Wow, that was a close call with those undead bastards, wasn't it?
It was.
Why? Yes, yeah, yes.
There for a second, they'd be having us call them daddy, because they would have had us in a heartbeat.
I mean, Gills, I think I would have been able to get away, and I think you guys could have as well. I mean, look at us now. I think without the general's help, we would have been able to get away ourselves. I think we're very capable.
Yeah, we've been in some predicaments a lot lately, though.
That's what it seems like. Jeez, I was just hanging out, looking for a ship, and all hell broke loose, you know? Now look,
How far are
working
we
for
from
the
the
king.
town?
From what town?
Mm.
The Elven town.
Who knows? It's hidden.
I'm gonna ask the general if he knows how to get to it.
He just nods.
All right. I'll just
So
continue
what's
to
the
follow him.
plan now, Mr. General?
Well, if Shark told you to go to Traditor, we go to Traditor.
Do you know why he would want us to go there?
Nope. But he has his reasons. He must know that there's something there that will help us.
All right. On you.
Oh, he's moving.
On our way.
He just nods and continues. How did you,
Okay.
like... As he's walking, You said you fought a shadow dragon.
That's right.
What was he doing?
Well, I was doing a ritual.
What kind of ritual?
Well, let's just say he was able to summon Baylor.
And you notice he stops instantly and just... That's unfortunate. And just continues to walk after that.
Oh, I know. We were there.
He just nods and just continues to walk.
What should we do about it?
Well, there's nothing we can do right now. But go to Traditor.
Okay.
So you guys end up walking what seems like actually days. Like it's just this forest that you guys are in is a lot thicker than you guys have been in. You notice that the tree trunks actually look anywhere from 10 feet to 30 feet wide. They're pretty big forest. The trees extend hundreds of feet in the air. You almost can't. There's like almost no sunlight whatsoever going through this forest. You don't hear birds chirping, nothing like that. You do occasionally see a deer in the distance, kind of looking at you, and you you know, it just seems cold in there, lack of sunlight, obviously, and just seems safe at the same time.
Oh. What that?
Hooty, hooty. So
Safe.
you guys continue to walk, and you guys end up stopping. Everyone stops. The general says, "Wait here," and he walks, and all of a sudden just disappears out of thin air.
No, we
And
lost
I'm getting
Erica.
tired of people today. It was Erica. She's probably going to work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's going to work. Did he say he'd wait for him? Wait here?
Yeah, he said, "Wait here."
Right. Okay, we wait.
Okay. So you guys wait what seems like 10, maybe 15 minutes, and then he all of a sudden he appears again. You guys may enter. And he turns around and goes. He disappears again.
All right. I'll go
He's
first,
not just a character.
and I'll just walk in.
You disappear.
I walk in.
Akira will walk in, and Nigel will as well.
I'll walk in as well.
I'm still on I'm still on my friend's shoulders, so I guess if he wants to walk in, go ahead then.
Actually, before he walks through, he just stands there, and you could, because you're sitting on him, he's like, you can tell he's breathing kind of heavy.
You doing okay, my friend?
Breathing heavy for a tiny guy on you?
Yeah,
That's sad.
Just excited but nervous at the same time.
Ah, you're doing fine. I'll give him a pat.
Maybe just slap him on the ass and get him going.
All of a sudden, he walks up and disappears. You guys, as you guys enter, you guys, it's kind of the same feeling, but more intense. When you first entered the forest, you feel absolute safety in this area. You guys noticed what looks like those giant trees that are look 30 to 40 feet wide. Two of them kind of entwine into a giant arch. It makes a giant gate in front of you. The gate is what it's like giving off a piercing white light, kind of like what you guys seen in Lake City, but instead of gold color in Lake City, it's white. Um, the gates are closed. They look like they're giving off the white light, but they're the metal. You notice two guards standing there. The guards, Elvin, the helmets that they wear come up into a point, and then what looks like giant hair coming from to the back. White in color, embroidered, and then the edges are embroidered in a gold color. Come down and they're wearing plate mail with what looks like capes attached to them, a gold cape. Um, each one holding a spear and what looks like longsword on each hip, and dagger, and a couple pouches, what you guys can see. Um, and you do see an insignia on the chest, and it looks like a tree um, leafed out into what looks like fire on top.
Quite the setup.
Okay, we're still following the general, I'm assuming.
Okay. Actually, the general you just see kind of has his hand out, pointing for you guys to go to the gate.
All right, I'll walk towards the gate.
Same.
Yep, same.
Okay. So as you guys approach, you guys hear not a singing voice, but you hear like what could be singing in the distance. Very beautiful sound in in Elven, if you guys, and it's just a song like just you hear it in the distance. Very
Sounded more
beautiful.
Hawaiian.
Um,
Akira and Nigel don't know shit.
but it's beautiful sounding. It's just someone singing. And
Sound like my bard
it
friend.
almost sounds like an incantation.
Does it sound like my bard friend?
No,
Oh, it doesn't.
no, this is a female voice singing. And you guys approach the gate. The guards then look you over and says, "Weapons."
Funny, bro.
Yeah,
I
we
ain't
got
going
some.
in without shit.
We do got weapons. You're right.
Weapons. Leave at the door. You may get them when you leave.
I don't know if I trust this.
We're not got much of a choice.
Well, hold your horses.
The general
Group.
then walks up and gives him all his and says, "Please, I insist.
I'll walk up and do the same.
I'll do the same.
Just do."
Well, I guess Tobin's staying here because his whole body's a weapon.
I promise to keep myself in check.
Don't have any women he can sleep with, do you? Because that's the only thing you'd have to worry about.
The guards just look at you and just weapons.
You guys don't have a sense of humor, do you?
He looks down at you and weapons.
Is that the only word you know?
No.
All right, just hand over the weapons, guys.
I'll hand him my weapons. Nigel will hand him his weapon. Akra will do the same.
I'll hand over weapons as well, even though I'm hesitant.
It's gonna suck if we have to get out of here fast because we don't have our weapons.
So everyone hands over their weapons.
Yes,
Yep.
my bow and my
Torben
staff.
goes, sits down next to him.
So
sees a weapon.
as you guys hand up the weapons, you notice that they are taking notes and kind of like what
I go
is
sit
being
down.
what's being recorded, pretty much what is there, and who it is. And then as you guys all do that, the gates and then open, and a bright white light shines through, like kind of blinding to you guys. Um, Obviously, it doesn't hurt your eyes, but it's bright enough where you guys squint, and you guys open to a giant wooden city. Everything's made of wood, but it's like of white and green and gold, all embroidered in everything. The trees itself are the houses. What you guys notice, there's windows, doors, people, elves walking in white and gold, green outfits. Um, you see kids running around, very busy, is what the city seems like. You do notice that you go towards the center of the city. You do notice the biggest tree of all. Out of all the trees that are there, and what looks like stairs that kind of circle around it, at the very top of these trees is a white flame at the top, burning. But you don't see any smoke coming from the top of the trees as well. That tree. Um, the general then says, "This way," and that's where we'll end our session.
Ta-da!
Nice. Dun dun dun.
Ta-da! Hold on. Let's see. No, I have it. I was gonna play a sound clip, but it didn't work.
So yeah, good job.
Oh yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you guys did, smash that like button, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing so then you guys can watch the next episode of the invasion of Alexandria and see if, will one of these guys die? Will one of them make love to another? Who knows what happens in this story? Anything can happen. One is very persistent on being with the other person. So, we'll see. Never know what happens in the next episode. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll catch you in the next one.
What?